Hey Stampers, Skeena again. I'm way late for this one. Just going to show you how I made my sketch for last week, which is a bit naughty of me really. I should have done it last week, but everything on top. Oh, so I'm just going to show you my card. I'm down to these ones where I love the purples. Stampin' Up! I haven't fetched any purples out, and I love them. So, but I'm just going to show you this one that I made in my own designer series paper that I bought from the range. I got glue all over my fingers. But they were going to make this one with designer series paper from Stampin' Up! This time. And this was last week's shape for the sketch, and I just thought it was beautiful. I'm a bit wonky with my message, but I'm sure I can suss out something. I'll put a panel over there maybe with one of the lovely labels or something. So I've got my bits here. So let's start. We've got a piece of Rail Red. This is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and we're just going to fold and burnish this in half. I like that. Some weeks I can go back to doing normal cards like the Beautiful You, and then keep it real because we know Christmas is coming, and do a Christmas card as well. So these two pieces, this is designer series paper, Whisper White. They're both 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. One's for the front, one's for the inside. And then we've got our gorgeous panels, and I'm choosing, this is Real Red, and I'm using Old Olive instead of Garden Green or Shaded Spruce. I love Old Olive. You can't beat it. And what I've done is, this piece is 2 by 5 1/8, and the designer series paper, the designer series paper is 2 by 5 1/8, and the layer is 2 1/8 by 5 1/4. This piece is 3 7/8 by 1, and this is 3 7/8 by half. And what we're going to do, we're just going to glue that on top. It's so much easier than trying to glue them both together, keeping them in a straight line. And then this is, oops, I've forgotten this one. Oh, 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, and the green is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Just to give that little border all the way around. We're going to layer these, and I'm going to use, there it is. Oh, and you'll need a piece of Whisper White. This is 1 inch by 1 3/4, just for our sentiment. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do my sentiment first, just so I can keep it straight. And if not, I've always got a chance to turn it over. I stamped that one whilst it was in the card, and it's a no-no. You can't do it. So the sentiment is from Nature's Poem. This, you know, this is only the second time I've used this stamp, and I can't even. I didn't use that. No. I think it was for the sentiment. I haven't used anything otherwise. It's still brand new. Haven't touched it. So, but that's what we're going to be using for our sentiment. Beautiful. And we're just going to get our ink and give it, ink it up nice and juicy. Keeping our cards straight. I'm going to keep it along this edge. I do apologise. And looking through, if I just get my head in the way, it's definitely not on straight. That seems pretty okay to me. So, I'm just going, I'm going to pull this down a second, sorry. Just so I can get my, don't get my head in it. Ta-da! Did you see my big fat head then? I don't know. And it's upside down. But it's not straight. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know me and sentiments. Why was that upside down? Let me just check. That's better. Let's get it inked up again. I'm so glad I did not attach it to my card base and then try and do it. It'd have been upside down, too low down, back to front. You gotta laugh, haven't you? So, sorry about that. I'm just going to try my best again. And just keep this as straight as possible. That's good enough for me. That's so much better. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, back in shot now. Right, so while we've got the ink out, just going to grab our small, and this one says Wishes for a Beautiful Christmas. And that just basically goes in the centre of here and straight as possible. Beautiful. Why can I do it with that one and not the other one? Never mind, it's done now. So that's our ink out the way. And that's our sentiments out the way. And our cleaning. So I can pop these back. I can't believe I did that upside down. Can you just Adam and Eve it, as they say? Thank you. Bless. I'm talking to myself. I'm thanking myself now for putting my stamps away. I don't know, I'm a numpty. I'm a silly sausage. Right, let's get some gluing done. Oh, first of all, I'm going to pop this in. I love this triple punch. It's absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to round two of the corners. I'm going to flourish the other one. Oh, that's better. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can pop my punch away now. And there we have it. Straighten things up. So I'm going to use my wet glue because I've got a bit of wiggle space there. Whoa, that's coming out fast. Gosh, that's really come out fast. I love that. Isn't that beautiful? I love mistletoe. When we do go and visit family up in Crewe, the way we drive, we go past so many mistletoe trees. They are just absolutely beautiful. I always thought it grew just in America, but nope, we got loads of them over here. Absolutely gorgeous. And in the winter, when there's no leaves on the trees and all you see is clusters and clusters of mistletoe. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to glue this on the inside now. I'm not squeezing for here. I'm literally just open it dribbles out. Because I don't want... We always go around this then. And I want a bit of glue on the end. So this is going on the inside. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to layer this on here. Not fussed on this one. Too in your face, too traditional. Old fashioned it reminds me. But that's oh, I don't know. It might be everybody's cup of tea, but it's just not mine. I'm a brutally honest lady. If I don't like it, I'll say. I'm dotty about dots though. How's that? So we literally need just 1/8 of an inch. If that, it's just a sliver. Oh, so pretty. And this against this backdrop here. I know we're not going to see much, but we've got this. Doesn't matter if we had to do it there. These baubles are on both sides. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to look now. I can't have the same one there like that, can I? No. No. We've got to have 3 different. So I'm going to have the red on the back. Bye bye baubles. Bye bye mistletoe. Oh, I was watching the pocket letter I did a swap with Steph. And I watched it again today. You know, when you think you've missed something, you go back and watch it again. And the first time I watched it, every time she was saying something on camera to me, I was answering her back, thinking she could hear me. And oh no, I was convinced. Oh, this is going on dimensionals. Yeah, I was so convinced that she could hear me. I was chinnering away to myself until they looked through the doorway and said, "Who are you talking to?" I was like, "Just myself. I promise." Oops. Do you know when you first start these dimensionals off, they stick to everything. So I've got my beautiful Christmas sentiment. Let's just go in there in the centre. Perfect. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add 2 dimensionals here. And I'm going to glue this down, believe it or not. But because of the height and the other bits, oh, I need to do this one first. Yeah, because of the height and the other bits, because this is going to be stuck down, then that's going over the top of it. So it does raise that edge a little bit. So I can add my dimensionals. Because that's going across there. Perfect. Before we put the big one on. Do I think these sketches bring your imagination to life? You're just looking at a bare sketch, and this way you're adding your touches. And some of the sketches we had last week were outstanding. Truly amazing, and I can see that that is a little bit short, so I can just lift that up, get my snips, and I can, it's just a fraction, and I mean a fraction. Perfect. And now I can add that on there. That's nice and straight. So this piece now is going, it's nice to case somebody's card now and then if you lose your mojo, you know, and add your own spin to it, but I think the sketches really bring something out in people. And when we had like 41 sketches this week, wow, absolute wow. I just can't get over the response. Everyone's joining in. Now see here, it's got a bit of a lift because we've added our papers, and we could have added dimensionals there, but then we would be tripling them up somewhere else. So this is why I've added dimensionals just to this side, and I'm going to add a wee bit of glue. Doesn't have to be perfect. To this side. And I'm going to try and keep that in the centre. Whoops, come on. Nice and straight. And there we go. And I've just got to add a few little elements. And I'm going to be using the farmhouse. Oops. There we go. These beautiful little red dots. And I'm just going to pop 3 across the top there. Nice and evenly spaced. It's a bit too high. Oh, that is absolutely adorable. I love that. What a beautiful Christmas card. You could always add a snowflake of your own, or you know, something into this corner. Oh look, I'm just absolutely covered in glue. But I think it's just adorable. And I'm sorry I was late with it, girls, but I got it in on Sunday night, just before it was about to go up on the blog. I control the blog. But I didn't get a chance to film it, so this is a few days late and I do apologise. But I've done this week's sketch already, and I've also just done last week's sketch, so I hope you're all happy about the fact that I've come back to do the two and roll on the next project. So this is the one, traditional Stampin' Up, and this is my one, purple through and through. Right, I'm going to love and leave you all. Please press the subscribe button and the little bell, and thumbs up and a share. You can do it all in the step. You can press subscribe, bell, share, and a thumbs up. That'd be excellent. Love you all. Bye.